Whoa, welcome to the video of the day. Talking about what things that might be coming to Battlefield 6, what things they should be changing about Battlefield 6, my opinions on what they should be changing of Battlefield 6, and the RedSec mode. So as we're diving into this video, welcome into the squad. Welcome into the Ghost OG squad. Whoa. How's everybody's Thursday doing? It is partly sunny outside with a 55-degree Fahrenheit. Diving into the battlefield right now. As we're diving in, we are diving in on the conversations that we want to have. Is what do we think about why and when will they change what they need to change? The things that I think that they need to change about this game is they need to be able to add more stuff to RedSec, which is you're able to stay alive a lot longer than what you normally are. Maybe add in some type of self revive or something like that, or maybe add in some type of way to get like stuff where you can, loot up with stuff to use to like get, more UAVs or any type of thing. They also need to change, in my opinion, the hits. The hits seem to be, more lagged out as usually was when you're trying to down someone. Seems like it takes longer to finish them off. And another thing I think they need to change is that they need to go to solos, because a lot of times everyone's playing solo anyway on this game. There's no comms, there's nobody talking, it's just weird. Like, you get into matches and no one's saying anything. So it makes me feel like a lot of old heads play this with their TV on. No headset, just TV, vibing out on the game, shooting people down. Or, they're just in their own party chats, or they're in their own lobbies talking in their discords or whatever else. But it seems like there's no conversation whatsoever in some of these matches, and they need to change that. They also need to change a lot of the places on the map where you can't, find guns. You land in and you can't find a single gun laying around. They need to add more loot to the game. They don't just need to put guns in boxes. They need to put guns laying out, maybe in the ground somewhere, maybe hide them off into like some bushes, or, hide them somewhere else. Besides just having this open up all these boxes, they need to put more loot that's more out in the open to grab when you're dropping into the battlefield to fight maybe a potential team that's landing in right on top of you. They need to do something, different with that. And they need to stop all of the glitches of the buildings. Like, I don't understand how you go into a building and you fall through the whole floors, and then, you just fall outside the map. It's just insane. Like, they should have fixed this by now. It's my opinions. There ain't really nothing else that's bad about it, besides maybe they need to add, a resurgence type mode where you can basically keep coming back until your team dies. Maybe add like a small part of the map of the big map for that, or just add a whole different new map. Another thing is, and this video ever gets pushed out, probably won't. If they added Operations Locker from Battlefield 4, bro, if they use that for a resurgence map, dude, it'd be undeniably fucking fun. Like, you basically come back until your team dies. Operations Locker was where it was at in Battlefield 4. I used to love that map Or they could even bring back, out there in the middle of the ocean where the little island was. Forget what it's called, but that could be a good resurgence map for Battlefield, or it could be where the train yard, the train yard, that map could be a good map. Or where those two warehouses were set in, where all those tanks on Battlefield 4, bro, that'd be a good map for resurgence. Anything like that would be a very good and fun map for resurgence. Come back, be able to survive until your team dies. That's the type of things that I think they need to change that would bring back a lot more people to play this game again. Maybe bring some new guns out, some new vehicles. Looks like they might be adding some jets and some other things to this where you just fly jets and blow up planes. I don't know what they're trying to do with that, but that's my opinion that they would bring back a lot more of their fan base if they would try to invest on fixing this game for the update. They need to add in a lot more, like maybe a trio, a solo, do something with this gauntlet shit. Probably add in like some stuff for multiplayer. Multiplayer is not that bad, but maybe add in a couple more events, more maps, some, maybe call it like old Battlefield or something. Have like a whole bunch of old Battlefield maps, That'd be fun. That'd be the type of shit that I think that would bring back more of a fan base to this game, bring back more, people loving it again, and bring back more of the squad to squad up and party down and get up in the battlefield and, just kill people, have a good time, vibe out. But until next time, guys, hoping you love the video, like, subscribe, and or get into the Twitch. We stream over there on a Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wait, no, not Thursday, but Friday and Saturday, my bad. 2 o'clock EST time till I go to work. That's when we're streaming. So you guys want to get up in there and come up into Battlefield vibes. Love to see you there on the squad. I'll see you guys next time. You guys have a good motherfucking day. And don't let Chucky get to you. Whoa. Oh, look at Diggy! Look at Diggy cheese! Look at Diggy cheese! Diggy cheese! Diggy, 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 are you guys fucking blind? Kill fucking Chucky! Thank you.